it's interesting because, like, look, we'll compete over, trying to tell the best stories and sports and rights, but if we compete over format and data, if you're competing over what it even means to serve an impression and what it even means to serve an ad, well, then the game's over. The two largest advertising companies on planet Earth, I don't know if Greenfield's still here, but he likes touting market caps. The two largest advertising companies on planet Earth, oh, there he is shaking his head, don't make any content. I don't, like a couple $100 million here and there isn't doing anything for the ecosystem. It's just taking from the ecosystem. And then the largest growing content companies on planet Earth, Netflix and Amazon, do very, very little advertising. So what you see is this gap between and then in the middle you have these companies that spend a lot of money to tell stories and try to support some of that with advertising. Like, forget at a micro level just Fox or just NBC or just CBS, and think that $60 billion in television commercials pays a lot of writers, actors, and directors. And if the split goes like this, and all the money goes to platforms that don't make content, and all the content is made by only people who can pay for it for subscription, it's damaging to the whole ecosystem. So, it's one of those weird things where it just made a lot of sense to start to figure out, like, we need to have some commonality.
And we're screwing around with an ecosystem that impacts people on every level, whether it's employment to actually the consumer's time that's spent. And what we're really fighting, or things that Joe and I talk about, is so frustrating because it's illogical that we're like chasing this ghost of legacy. And to sit here that we're talking about, we should decide what the new vernacular is, what the new measurement is, what the new currency is, and be able to fight that legacy. And it's really difficult when the agencies and the marketers, quite frankly, are complicit in us being successful in changing that narrative. When we have to sit here and fight a false narrative of a view is the same as a viewer, we're wasting a lot of people's time focusing on the wrong things.